Good morning, children. Welcome back to mathematics class e-learning, chapter 14, statistics, part 5. In the previous class, you have learned how to find the mean by step deviation method. As we have given the assignment and we observed that some of you have done and one or two questions in direct method. So when the question is given to write in step deviation method, you must write only in step deviation method. If you write that in any other method and even if the answer is right, you are not going to get the marks in the exam. So you must be very careful while writing the answer. You must see that in which method the question is asked. So accordingly, you must write. So in today's class, you are going to learn to find the mean of the given question in all the three methods in a same table. Let us see. The first question, find the mean of the following in direct deviation and step deviation methods. The first question is here, percentage of female teachers 15 to 25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, 55 to 65, 65 to 75, 75 to 85. Number of states 6, 11, 7, 4, 4, 2 and 1. So let us see how to make the table to find the mean of the given question in all the three methods in a single table. Just see here. Now you require for this 8 columns are required. The first column is representing the question, that is class intervals. The second column is frequencies, and the third column is xi, the class marks. Fourth column is di is equal to xi minus a, and fifth column is ui is equal to xi minus a by h, and sixth column is fi xi, and seventh column is FIDI, and eighth column is FIUI. So let us see how to calculate this how to complete this table by calculating different columns. So you know the class marks. So let us see here 20, that is 15 plus 25 by 2, that is 40 by 2, that is 20. And the size of the class for 15 to 25 is 10, because these all are again exclusive classes. So leaving 25, 15 to 24, the total numbers between them is exactly 10. So the class size is 10. So you should divide it by 2. Then you will get 20. Then add each preceding class mark to 10. The size of the class, you will get remaining class marks. Then in this, I have assumed the middle one as the assumed mean. That is 50 as assumed mean. Now, see here, next DI column. DI value is xi minus a. That means 20 minus 50. No, xi minus capital A. That is 20 minus 50. 20 minus 50 is what? Minus 30. The next one is 30 minus 50. That is minus 20. Then 40 minus 50. That is minus 10. 50 minus 50. That is 0. 60 minus 50. That is 10. 70 minus 50. That is 20. And 80 minus 50. That is 30. Now, UI column is xi minus a by h. So here xi minus a value is already here, that minus 30, and h is, I already said 10, minus 30 by 10, that gives you minus 3, minus 20 by 10, minus 2, minus 10 by 10, minus 1, 0 by 10, 0, 10 by 10, 1, 20 by 10, 2, 30 by 10, 3. Now, multiply, next column is fi xi. Fi xi means this 6 and this xi you must multiply. 6 20s are 120, 11 30s are 330, 7 40s are 280, and 4 50s are 200, and 4 60s are 240, 2 70s are 140, and 1 80s are 80. So fi xi, that means direct method, fi xi column is completed. Now for deviation, we have to find out fi di column. FI DI column, already DI column is here and FI is here, multiply both. 6 into minus 30, which is minus 180. 11 into minus 20, that is minus 220. 7 into minus 10, that is minus 70. 4 into 0, that is 0 here. Then 4 into 10, that is 40. Then 2 into 20, that is 40. Then 1 into 30, that is 30. Now, here add all these Fi columns. Its total is sigma Fi xi is equal to 1390. And sigma Fi, sum of all these frequencies, it is 35. Now, Fi di, add first 40 plus 40, 80, 80 plus 30, 110, plus 110, and here add these three negatives. Minus 180, minus 220, that is exactly minus 400. Minus 400, minus 70 is minus 470. Subtract 110 from minus 470, its value is minus 360 because the larger number is negative. And now FI UI multiply both FI column and UI column. 6 into minus 3, minus 18. 11 into minus 2, that is minus 22. 7 into minus 1, that is minus 7. 4 into 0, that is 0. 4 into 1, that is 4. 2 into 2, that is 4. And 1 into 3, that is 3. Now add all these. Minus 18 minus 22 is minus 40. Minus 40 minus 7 is minus 47. And this is negative total. And positive values are here 4, 4 and 8. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 3, 11. So minus 47 plus 11 is minus 36. Sigma Fi UI is minus 36. Now, see how to find xi minus a values, xi minus a by h values, and class marks in the next slide. Class marks, you see here, class marks of 15 to 25. What you should do? You must add the lower limit plus upper limit by 2. That is 40 by 2, 20. To get the next class mark, the size of the class you should write, that is 10, and add 10 to the preceding class mark. Preceding class mark is 20, so 20 plus 10, 30. Now, class mark of 35 to 45, that is 35 plus 10, that is 40. Now, the next one is assumed mean. Here, assumed mean in the table is 50. Now, how to find DI values you see here? DI is xi minus a, that is 20 minus 50 minus 30. Then next one is 30 minus 50, that is minus 20, etc. You must do like this all DI values. Now, Fi DI, that means 6 into first DI value, that is minus 30. 6 is first Fi value, and minus 30 is first DI value. Multiply both, you will be getting minus 180. Then 11 is second Fi value, minus 20 is second DI value. Multiply both, then you will get minus 220. Similarly, you have to complete the remaining also. Now, UI values. UI values is equal to xi minus a by h. That is 20 is xi first xi minus assumed mean is minus 50 by h is size of the class. Size of the class is 10. That is minus 30 by 10. That is equal to minus 3. Similarly, you'll be getting the remaining values also here. The next the xi value is 30. So 30 minus 50, which gives minus 20. Minus 20 by 10, that is minus 2. Like that, you have to complete the remaining values. Now, Fi UI values. 6 into minus 3 means 6 is first Fi value and minus 3 is first UI value. Multiply both, that is minus 18. 11 is second Fi value and minus 2 is second UI value. Multiply both, you will be getting minus 22. It is second Fi UI value. Similarly, you have to complete the remaining Fi UI values also. Now see how to find the mean in all the three methods. First method, mean in direct method. X bar is equal to sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. That is equal to 1390. We got the total of Fi xi is 1390 by 35. To divide it, you will be getting exactly the value 39.71. Now, the second one is mean in deviation method. Formula is x bar is equal to a plus sigma Fi di by sigma fi, that is equal to 50 plus 50 plus and sigma fi di value is minus 360 by 35, that is equal to 50 minus 360 by 35 value is 10.29. Divide it and write it 10.29. I'm telling you once again, children, you should take the, if it is not going exactly, you must take the decimal places, and then third decimal place is more than 5, you have to correct it to second decimal place. And third decimal place is less than 5, you have to cancel it and you have to write only 2 digits after the decimal. So 50 minus 10.29, that is equal to 50.00 minus 10.29. Then its value is 39.71. Now the third one is mean in step deviation method. Formula is x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. That is equal to 50 plus f for sigma fi ui value is minus 36 and sigma fi value is 35 into 10. Children, I am telling you once again, because when we corrected your assignment, we found so many silly mistakes which are done by you. That is, you are cancelling this 50 and this 35. This is totally completely wrong, because between them plus is there. You cannot cancel this 50 and this 35 at all. First, to simplify completely this part, that is 36 by 35 into 10. Completely simplify that. Then you add or subtract that value to 50. This is the correct procedure. So now how to calculate this? 10 and 35 both are going in same table. So cancel. 5 twos, 5 7. So write in the next step 50 plus minus 36 by 7 into 2. Now multiply 36 and 2. It is minus 72 by 7. Here we are getting 50 minus 10.285, 3 digits we got. So you see here third decimal place, it is 5. I said if it is 5 or more than 5, you have to add 1 to the second decimal place, previous decimal place. So cancel 5 and add 1 to 8. So you'll be getting here 50.00 minus 10.29. That is equal to 39.79. That means in all the three methods, you have to check whether you got the same value or not. And in this way, you have to find out the mean in different all the three methods in a single table. So one more question based on this. See here. Find the mean of daily expenditure on food by direct deviation and step deviation methods. See here, daily expenditure in rupees, 100 to 150, 150 to 200, 200 to 250, 250 to 200 to 250, 250 to 300, and 300 to 350. Number of households, 4, 5, 12, 2, and 2. Now, same like previous sum only, let us make first the table with the 8 columns. So see here, the 8 columns made over here. First one is daily expenditure, that is class intervals. Second one is frequency, that is here. Third one is xi class marks, that is here. Fourth column is di, that is xi minus a. Fifth column is ui, that is xi minus a by h. And sixth column is f sigma fi xi. And seventh column is sigma fi di. And eighth column is sigma fi ui. Now you see here, first find the total of these frequencies, that is sigma fi is equal to 25. Now, class marks 100 plus 150, that is 250 by 2, that is equal to 125. Then size of the class here, these all are again exclusive classes. So 150 is not going to include here, 150 is going to include in the second class. And the gap between this is 50. So you have to get the remaining class marks, to the first class mark add 50, that is size of the class. So 125 plus 50, 175, like that you complete all this. And here I have assumed 225 as assumed mean. Now the fourth column is di is equal to xi minus a. These all are xi values. This is A value. So 125 minus 225 is minus 100. 175 minus 225 that is minus 50. 225 minus 225 that is 0. 275 minus 225 that is 50. 325 minus 225 that is equal to 100. So DI column is completed. Now UI column. I already mentioned the column itself, the H value is 50. So Xi minus A columns are already here. You see, this by 50 you must do it because the procedure is again same. It is 125 minus 225 by 50. That means minus 100 by 50, its value is minus 2. The next one is minus 50 by 50, that is minus 1. 0 by 50, that is 0. 50 by 50, 1. Then 100 by 50, that is 2. So fifth column is also completed, this UI column completed. Now we must find out Fi Xi columns. Fi Xi column simply multiply 4 into 125, that is 500. 5 into 175, 875. 12 into 225, that is 2700. 2 into 275, that is 550. 2 into 325, that is 650. Add all these values. Sigma Fi Xi. So children, this is small, sorry, this is a print mistake. It is not Di, this is Xi. Sigma Fi Xi value is 5275. So once again I am telling, this is not Fi Di, this is Fi Xi. Sigma Fi Xi is equal to 5275. Now go into the Fi Di column. Multiply Fi and Di values. 4 into minus 100, which is minus 400. 5 into minus 50 is minus 250. 12 into 0, that is 0. And 2 into 50, that is 100. And then 2 into 100, that is 200. Now add first both positives. That is 100 plus 200, that is 300. Then minus 400 minus 250 is minus 650. Minus 650 plus 300, its value is minus 350. So sigma Fi Di value is minus 350. Now UI columns. Multiply Fi UI. That is Fi is 4 and UI is minus 2. 4 into minus 2, that is minus 8. 5 into minus 1 is minus 5. And 12 into 0, that is 0. And 2 into 1, which is 2. And then 2 into 2, that is 4. First add negatives. Minus 8 minus 5 is minus 13. Minus 13 plus 6 is minus 7. So sigma Fi UI value is minus 7. Now in the next slide I have explained how we got the class marks, Di values and assumed mean, UI values, Fi Di and Fi UI. So class mark of the first class, that is 100 to 150, is 100 plus 150 by 2, that is 250 by 2, that is 125. Size of the class is 50. So add 50 to the preceding class mark, that is 125 plus 50, you will get the next class mark, that is 175. And so on, you must complete the remaining class marks. So assumed mean here is 225. 225 is the assumed mean. Now, how to find Di values? Di formula is Xi minus A. That is 125 minus 225. That is equal to minus 100. Next, second Di value is second class mark 175 minus assumed mean 225. That is minus 50, etc. That means like this you have to find out the remaining also. Now Fi Di. Multiply first frequency with first Di value. 4 into minus 100 is minus 400. Then second Fi Di value, that is second frequency with second Di value, that is 5 into minus 50, minus 250. Similarly, you have to find out the remaining values also. Now, UI values, Xi minus A by H, that is 125 minus 225 by H is size of the class, that is 50. So, the difference of 125 minus 225 is minus 100, minus 100 by 50 is minus 2. Similarly, you have to find out the remaining UI values. Now, Fi UI values. First Fi is 4 and first UI is minus 2. So 4 into minus 2, that is minus 8. Second Fi is 5 and second UI is minus 1. So 5 into minus 1 is minus 5. Similarly, you have to find out the remaining also. Now, see the mean of the given question in all the three methods. First one, x bar is equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi, that is equal to 5275 by 25. Its value is 211. Now, mean in deviation method. That is, formula is x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. That is equal to we a assumed mean is 225. So 225 plus we got here the di value is minus the di value is minus uh, by 25, that is equal to 225 plus minus 14, that is plus into minus here, that is minus, so 225 minus 14, its value is 211. Then x bar is equal to, that is mean in step deviation method. So x bar is equal to, formula is x bar is equal to x bar a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi. This is step deviation method. Sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. So a is 225 and sigma fi ui value is minus 7 by sigma fi value is 25 into h size of the class is 50. I already said should not touch this 225 until you complete this complete calculation part of this full. So 25 and 50 both are going in 25 table. 25 ones, 25 twos are 50. So in the next step you write 225 plus minus 7 into 2. Minus 7 into 2 is minus 14. So 225 minus plus into minus is minus. So 225 minus 14 is 221. In this way, you have to find the mean in all the three methods. Children, I have given two questions from exercise 14.1 by finding mean in all the three methods in a single table. So please you practice two more sums in the same the same model, that is finding the mean in all the three methods in a single table. Practice two more sums so that you'll be practicing all the three methods very well. You will get it all the three methods very well. So my dear children, I hope you might have understood today's class very well, and nothing but what you learned in previous sessions, that is all together which is given in today's session. So my dear children, practice once again very well so that you will remember very well. Statistics chapter is very important for your examination point of view. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.